today's adventure, we explore an ancient town that is surrounded by rocks. To get to the top of the rock, we have to climb 682 steps. And when we got to the top, we heard strange things like...
That rock is actually named after a warrior, particular warrior up here.
Okay.
Back then, while they were living here.
Okay.
Called Ujimoba.
Okay.
You know, when they heard a voice coming, he spoke to this rock. It turned flat and bear different kinds of fruit. So why
turned flat and bear fruit?
Fruit. Well, why those ones are coming, knowing the fact that they are going to climb before the wall, they decided to rest and eat fruit.
Okay.
There. So doing that, Ujimoba again speak to the rock, it erupts and capture them in there.
Okay, cover them.
So probably before this time, you hear voice of people from inside Ujimoba, which actually shows they're living in there.
Can you volunteer? Let's do that tonight. We'll sleep in the old man's house. In the midnight, we go closer there and see if we can hear the voices. Will you volunteer? I'll pay you for it. Because I want to hear voices. I want to record it. Then I know it's not true.
Alright guys, so today's journey have taken us to Akure in Ondo State, and currently we are in Idanre town or Idanre community. This is where you have one of the beautiful towns that is actually surrounded by rocks and mountain. So in today's video, I'm just going to show you guys how this community looks like and how the mountain looks like. So we're going to climb to the mountain. We're going to take a drone shot. We're also going to ask people, communicate with them, so we can learn more about this beautiful place. All right, it's a beautiful place. So right now we want to get our ticket because we are inside the resort point. So even before coming in, one thing I can tell you is that this place is so serene and the air here is so fresh. So people of Idanre, actually it seems like they are mainly farmers, and many of them farm cocoa here. So even right here at my back, you can see there is a sculpture of cocoa right there. Okay, and over there at the hills where we're going to climb to right now. Okay, so you can see how beautiful this place is. The environment is so serene, it's so calm, so beautiful, and I'm sure that if you want to really enjoy this place, it's better you come early in the morning or you come in the evening. You're going to probably have even a better experience. But right now, I can tell you, this place is so beautiful. Whew. I just have to sit down. Check this out. Oh my God. So one of the things you enjoy traveling around Nigeria is that you really get to see beautiful places and you really get to enjoy nature to its finest. So these are the steps. Okay. That says about
682.
682 steps.
Major one is 660. On finish it, you take
Okay, count your job.
I'm doing that.
Okay, so as you guys know, we like to verify things. We don't like to take things random. This is one of the reasons why we explore cities. So right now we're actually going to count the steps. That's the job of this young man here, to be sure that the step is the number they said it is right now. So that's what we're doing. So you can see how beautiful this place already looks, the steps and all of that. So these steps were they made?
No, they are made.
They are made. Okay. Not about the last time I do hiking. Well, the beautiful thing is the way the rock align with the steps makes it lovely.
Do the medium. So, this human.
Have we got to do the first step?
This is actually the first resting point.
This one? Yes. Oh boy.
75 steps down.
Okay, so let my guy count.
He's doing that.
Correct.
What did you count? Correct is what? 75.
When he said 70, I was there.
Continue to count.
75. This is 75.
Continue to count.
That's why I hold this stick. So when it is 100, I will cut one and put it inside my pocket.
I like you. Okay, so we are verifying the number of the steps just to be sure. It is what it is. As you guys remember, when we went to Kano in Dallas Hills, they said the Dallas Hills steps is about 999 on Wikipedia, but when we climbed it, we proved that it wasn't about that number. So we're also verifying this one to be sure, all right? Because we have to put out the right statistics out there and not just fabulous that Google from the internet. Whew. I'm catching my steps because climbing this hill is not for the faint-hearted. This place is lovely. Woo. Check it out. This is where we are going. Okay, our guy can be explaining, no? Okay, so you two catch your breath, eh? Man, if you're going to come here, I advise that you come light, because hiking up there is not easy. Then also make sure you carry a bottle of water so it can be taken while you're moving. But most importantly, please hike it in the evenings or in the morning, because in the afternoon it's going to be more tiring. Look at where we are going. Woo. Up, up, up. Oh boy. My thighs are all speaking in tongues right now. Whew. Man, hiking this thing, eh? All my thighs are speaking in tongues already. Second resting point. How many resting points do we have? 5. Jesus is Lord. Okay, let me activate my energy. Woo. Okay, so right here we have the second resting point. You can see here you have like here people can sit down here, sit down here, and all of that. Here already you can begin to see the beauty of this ancient town. So we're going to continue this journey. Okay, so far we've counted how many steps? 224 steps. And this my Oga said is about 682. So we have about 400 and something to go. Whew. Less than half of the journey. Let's keep going. Whew. Oh my God. I cannot be a gin, I swear to God. This gin is not the way to go. See how beautiful the community is looking. You know, this hill just reminds me of Mount Patti in Kogi State. From here, you literally see the city as well. But I think this is even more magnificent and beautiful. For the Kogi one, of course, there's the River Niger over there. Let's keep going. You are doing well. Alright, so far we have arrived at the third resting point. Honestly, I did not plan for this hiking, though. I was in and it's stressing me out. Alright, so this is the where you can rest after you've climbed over 300 steps already. You get the third resting point. 361. This man has crammed this in like a encyclopedia. We don't need Google. You need John. Let's go. Okay. This is lovely.
You know, back then there used to be some guards.
Okay.
Points.
Okay.
To monitor in case the invaders are coming.
Okay.
That's where they will checkmate them. But while they are doing that, they will have some message to the palace up there.
Okay.
In case if they escape from here. So they won't be able to escape the next point, which is more dangerous and deadly than this.
So how do they send message? Because there was no telephones.
Thank you. Maybe there are 4. There's
Maybe.
one out of them.
Okay.
Send
Send a messenger
Exactly.
to go check. I get it. Man, I totally recommend you coming to Idanre Hills. Not just because when you come here, you get to enjoy the magnificent weather, nature, and see the beautiful ancient city. But by the time you finish climbing the steps, 600 and something steps, the amount of sweat you're going to sweat, whew, I'm sure that will totally revitalize you. Okay? So I totally recommend. And this is the 4th resting point.
473.
We just arrived, and this is about 473 steps we've climbed so far. Whew. At this point, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel and you're watching me sweat like this, I'm going to kidnap you and bring you to this place. Unless you subscribe. Is that the 5th one I'm seeing? John, you're supposed to be at the front, though. So if there's a snake, you go bite first. No, you don't feel your shoes now, you go bite you. Once they bite you, it's okay, you go rest. Oh boy. But I guess coming down will be more easy. Eh? Till then. Whew. Okay. Oh. How many steps?
This is 580.
580. And this is the 5th resting point, and it says the last.
Yes, so we have 102 to go. We have 80 here, we have 22 ahead.
Okay. All right. I have 102 steps to go, 80 here, and 22 ahead. Whew. Let's keep going. Anyway, depending on how fast you run, you can actually climb this whole step. Maybe 20 minutes, maybe 25, maybe 15, maybe 1 hour. It all depends on how much you're willing to climb and rest. But for us, we've been doing a steady climbing without resting, which is why we are breathing so hard. But it's good. Oh boy. So I find, what is this thing? What is this?
Oh, I don't know the shade actually.
It looks like something I know from the east. Like we call it like Ada. And I see something like Oba. The other one too.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, like that one. Looks like Oba. Yeah. Whew. Man,
660.
is that the last?
We have 22 ahead. That's 660 now.
660, 22 ahead.
Yeah.
We've conquered already. I'm sure my guy has already lost count of counting.
No. Follow me.
The guy shouting, no.
No, he's following me.
He's a strong man. He refused to agree that he lost count. Okay. Whew. Look at the magnificent nature here. How beautiful this place is. Wow. You say? No network up. Okay, guys, so far, look at my environment, where we are, how beautiful, massive it is. Look at this massive tree over there. What do they call this tree again? Forgot. Bamboo. Hmm? What's that? Ooh. Come down. There is a school. Up there. Ah. Let's go. Oh, look at the squirrel.
Is that a monkey?
Oh, that's squirrel. Hi. They're in your territory. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
The last 22.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Woo.
21, 22,
Okay, and this is 682.
82.
Woo! Woo! We made it.
Wow.
This is the top.
Perfectly correct.
Oh, we made it. 682 steps. Oh boy. Okay. So we just climbed 682 steps.
You can see
Whew.
these chalets are built in 1976.
Okay.
But they're abandoned now. So let's just go to the other part. Let's have some area view of the new Idanre before we proceed into the ancient town.
Okay.
Oh, my brother.
3,000 feet above the sea level. My oh my. This is mind blowing. This place is magnificent. In fact, I can't even explain it to you. Just come along, let me show you something. Do people come here to pray?
Well, some does that, but you can't turn it to your prayer camp.
Okay. Because you know in Nigeria, any beautiful thing like this, the next thing they will turn it to, when I don't crucify you, I'll just say what I've seen when I travel around. People turn it to prayer ground. Well, honestly, coming here to pray actually will be beautiful because it's serene, it's calm, it's quiet, and it's lovely. Let me show you guys the new Idanre. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the beautiful city of Idanre. Right there. So we are right now about 3,000 feet above the sea level where we are standing, and below there is the new Idanre town, surrounded by rocks all around. Woo! This place is magnificent. Let me flip the camera. Just check this out. You don't need a drone shot for this one. Check it out. This is the town. Whoa. See how beautiful. See how beautiful. See how beautiful this place is. And then look at the beautiful trees over there.
That's Ujimoba. Yes, this one.
That's called Juma what?
Ujimoba.
Ojumoba.
You know, that actually saved the people of Idanre several years ago. That rock is actually named after a warrior, particular warrior up here.
Okay.
Back then, while they were living here.
Okay.
Called Ujimoba.
Okay.
You know, when they heard a voice coming, he spoke to this rock. It turned flat and bear different kinds of fruit. So why
Turn flat and bear fruit.
Fruit. Well, why those ones are coming, knowing the fact that they are going to climb before the wall, they decided to rest and eat fruit.
Okay.
There. So doing that, Ujimoba again speak to the rock, it erupts and capture them in there.
Okay, cover them.
So probably before this time, you hear voice of people from inside Ujimoba, which actually shows they're living in there.
So just like the Israelites, when Pharaoh was pursuing the sea, so Moses used his rock, opened the sea. When they entered, he closed it back. So just similar thing that really happened.
Okay, this is really beautiful, but the only problem I have with all of those stories that I really wish there were cameras in those days so that somebody would have filmed it and so we can watch it and to make it more believable. Because the problem is when you hear all of this kind of story, it's a little bit difficult to comprehend in your mind. But you have to understand the ancient times, during ancient times we are the times of the magicals, we are the times of mysticism, power and all of that. So it is not difficult for things like that to happen because these were like mysticism, spiritualism, power, magician. And you know, the ancient people were really strong and they were really closer to whether it's God or Satan, anyhow you want to put it, you know, they were strong with these things, with these magical powers. So that is why most of these things are real and they are true. Why others will believe, others may not believe. But some people even say that today you can hear the voices of people there. Is that true?
Today, you might not hear again because there are crowd around it now.
Okay.
Very difficult to hear their voices now. Except you can be there till late in the night.
But was there any time anybody heard their voices?
Oh, of course, yes. There was an old man, the guy I told you about. We went there close to the rock. So we met an old man who is about 100 years ago, 100 years of age rather.
Okay.
And we interviewed him. He told us the same story here. He said he even hunted to some part of it and to see amazing things that we were like, oh boy, how come?
Okay. I want to throw up a challenge because you guys know I like challenge. So, if we can meet that old man who sleep in his house at midnight or early in the morning, can he take us to that place so that we'll see if we can hear the voice?
The man might not want to do that again because
Why?
Now his age.
You see?
So he will not want to go and do things that will finish him. Because
me that is an Igbo man, I came to Yoruba land, I'm challenging, I want to go and see. You know, because I'm Ishapopo. I want to see. This one, okay. Can you volunteer? Let's do that tonight. We'll sleep in the old man's house. In the midnight, we go closer there and see if we can hear the voices. Will you volunteer? I'll pay you for it. Because I want to hear voices. I want to record it. Then I'll know it's not true. Then I'll know that probably the event happened. Okay? But of course, the people would have died and there are no voices if we don't hear anything. But if we hear, with our camera, we're going to record the voices and we'll put it out there so people know that truly people are actually closed there, and till today, their voices are still coming out. Because, you know, part of why I do documentaries is that I love myths. I believe it, but at the same time, I like to prove it, whether it's true or not. And that's why I want to do that. So, we have a deal, right, tonight?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I know.
So, we'll have a deal. So, tonight, me and Mr. John will be going to, what's it called? How do you call that?
Ujimoba.
Ujimoba. It sounds very strong. We'll be going to Ujimoba Rock. We're going to go midnight. And then we're going to see if we can hear the voices of those crying or not. All right, so the only way you can know whether that's going to happen or not will be in the next video, because I'm not going to show that in this video. Stay tuned, because that is coming, definitely.
when you look at the whole community now, this new Idanre, you will notice that the whole town is surrounded with rocks.
Okay.
Now, that is the new town.
That's a new town.
But up here, if we get there, you get to see it as well. That it's also surrounded with rocks.
Up here.
Up here.
Up there. Okay.
You know, we're on top of the hill already. Then when we get to the ancient town, you see that the old community there also is surrounded with rocks. To tell you how fortified the community is.
Wow.
That's why Idanre is one of the communities that no war has ever invaded successfully.
Okay. Because of the fortification.
Yes.
Of the rock.
Even up there, I will tell you when we get to that side.
Okay.
The name that it bears. Because it's not this Idanre that you know.
Oh, it bears a different name.
This Idanre you know is as a result of some circumstances and some things that played around. That's why the name changed to Idanre, but it's not actually Idanre at initial stage. This one I showed you earlier.
Okay.
That's Ojimoba.
Ojimoba.
In the middle.
That one.
Was the one that saved the people of Idanre.
Okay.
Several years ago from war.
Okay.
Now also we have this one here, where there's marks. That's actually called Ilang. Why is it called Ilang? Because that's where the sun rises from. They call it Ilang. Now when you look at
the sun rises
from there.
there.
From here.
Oh,
that's why they call it Ilang.
Beautiful.
Then we have this one here, which happen to be the topmost of all the hills in Idanre.
Okay.
It's named Orosun Hill.
Orosun
happens to be a goddess that helped their women in terms of fertility back then while they were up here. So I think something happened between her with the great hunter that discovered the top of this place, and at the long run, that is where they went. They actually killed themselves.
So can you come again? So let me understand the story.
Things happened between she.
Who is the she?
The Orosun.
Orosun. Okay.
And the great hunter.
So Orosun is a human being?
No, she's a goddess.
Okay, a goddess. So that she's not a human being now.
The human being in nature.
Okay, okay, a woman with divine ability.
Because actually, she was also killed by the hunter. Why she also killed the hunter?
Okay.
You see that kind of thing.
In there.
But that is where she disappeared, and they couldn't find her there. But they know that this is where she went to, and they couldn't find her. So that's why every year they worship that.
Okay, so they go there to worship.
The major festival they celebrate here in Idanre is Orosun Festival, which is done every year.
Orosun Festival.
But by then, we have some of the priests that will be here for 21 days, 14 days, 7 days respectively, up here.
Okay.
Now, that's about the tree. Then we have this one here, they call it Otaibo.
Otaibo, this very one.
Yeah, you know what they mean, Otaibo?
Okay.
Where they place sacrifice.
Okay.
It look like sacrifice.
It look like a sacrifice table.
That's why they call it Otaibo. So we have Olofin, it's on along this side. So we have another one called Olofin Hills. So there are some of them like that has name.
Okay.
There's Agaga Hill. We can't see that from here.
Okay.
That was the one I said one has to climb, descend to the other part of it before you can get to the Agbogun footprint.
Okay.
The footprint of that first king that ruled on top of this place.
Do people go there?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
But just that we don't go there during rainy season like this. We go there when there is no rain, dry season. Why? Because the rock, that Agaga Hill, is high.
Okay.
We will climb it, descend it to the other part, like 100 meters, to climb back again.
Okay.
So if the rain caught up with us in there, that means it will be difficult for us to come back.
Climb back.
So that's why we don't encourage going there during
rainy season.
But during dry season, oh sure.
When you go there, you see the footstep.
Oh, you get to see the footprint in there. But it doesn't function the way it functioned then again.
How does it function?
No, back then, if you put your feet, it has to be your size. If I put mine, it will be my size.
Okay.
So whosoever puts his or her feet there and it doesn't size, it shows that such one is a witch or
Is it possible that it will not size? Is it possible that I can put somebody that put his feet there, it will not size?
If you see what I'm talking about.
So that means it's a magical...
See, it's just like something from here to this place.
Okay. You say it's called what?
Agbogun
footprint.
The name of the king is Agbogun. That's the first king. You know, I told you 25
kings
on top of this.
So that's his footprint.
The first one is Agbogun.
Okay. When do people stop climbing here? At what point do people start? Like in the night like this? Like some other places, they say once it's 6 o'clock, start going back. Do you have?
Unlike this place. This place is not like that.
Okay.
It's only if they are doing, you know, even though they descended, anything that has to do with their traditional ride and all that, they do it up here.
Oh, okay.
Up to date.
Okay.
So if they are doing that, we will have been informed anyway. So
Okay.
we will not be able to penetrate.
Okay.
So we don't have to go and hear what we are not supposed to hear or see what we are not supposed to say.
Okay.
You get to see Omi Akpara.
See what?
Omi Akpara.
Omi Akpara is what?
Thunder stream.
What?
Thunder stream.
Thunder stream.
Stream.
Thunder stream.
Yes.
What?
You see this water you're seeing here? Back then, if their men are going to war,
Okay.
they will bring them here.
To drink or
If
what?
you are able to drink and satisfy, that shows you go to that war and come back safely. But whosoever drank and not satisfied will definitely go, but not coming back.
If somebody drink and not satisfied, why will he not go? Since you already know if you drink and not satisfied, you will not come back. Why will you not go?
When you sign in the army,
Okay, so you must still go.
So you have to go. All you need to do is to try and save your community small before you die.
Okay, so it's like it's already assured that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And if you have a girlfriend that you have not impregnated, just go and deposit something.
Okay. So these buildings here, what are they? What are these ones?
Here we are now. It's where they call Idanre. Idanre means good forest.
Good what?
Good forest.
Okay.
You know, back then while they were here, the missionaries came to them and they came with Western education and religion. So at first, they found it difficult to accept them.
Okay.
But later on, they accepted them and gave them an evil forest. With the belief that the evil here will consume them.
Okay.
But that does not happen.
Okay.
That was why they changed the name of this place to Idanre. And they named this school, which happened to be the first primary school in Idanre,
Okay.
Idanre Community Primary School.
So this is the
Actually
first
founded
primary
in
school.
the year 1896. The first primary school in Idanre.
1896. Was it? Is it engraved anywhere?
No.
Okay.
This well, you're already close.
Sorry?
This well, top well. You see, this place, let's assume we are going to the ancient town. This is where we'll have followed. This place is very significant. You know, when you get to this side, this happened to be the next another security checking point put in place against invaders. You know, I told you about Dagunro spot. This is another spot.
Okay.
You know, this side, when you get to this side, you have to give signal to know if anyone is coming from the other side. We cannot meet. We cannot walk side by side. You cannot look back here. Why? Because the road is very narrow and has valley on the both sides. That's why they call it SLBG.
Is it still narrow till now?
Not really, but the path is bigger.
This young man is laughing like those acting Nigerian horror movie. And he's doing that laugh in the night. Are you trying to scare us or what? Whoa.
So I will show
Look at this tree.
I will show you something that will make you
Magnificent.
know this path that we follow. You
Okay.
understand it more better later. Okay. This guy. You don't cover everywhere. This cobweb.
Okay, we'll have to move faster. Whoa.
And after driving far,
10 people farms here.
bottom of it now.
Man, we are still touring Idanre Hills, and right now it's already after 6 and the place is getting dark, but there's so much to see that we just have to keep going. It's getting really dark, but we have to keep going because there's so much to see and we don't want to come again. Whoa, check out this place.
Do you hear the voice from down anymore?
This is another world
We have
entirely.
traveled far.
This is another world where we are now. It's another world entirely.
I talked about.
What?
You can see that. That's like that. This is prayer ground.
This prayer ground.
It's prayer go.
Okay. During the festival.
No.
During what?
It doesn't function during the festival. All the way here. He said we assemble to pray here.
Whew. So find some houses.
Half of this place comprises of different quarters. We have the Odeja houses.
So these are ancient town.
Oh yes. You can see
Ancient towns of Idanre.
yeah. Initially called Ufeki.
Ufeke. Look at that guy laugh. This guy at horror movie go scare people.
Now, I want us to get to this point so that we can talk, see what we are talking about.
Woo! Shakala bragadosh.
see
Can you
here?
imagine? Wow.
This is the market square.
Wow.
This is where the dolls are buying and selling in those days. And in this place, there are some significant things there to note. Now look at this building here. This one in the middle.
Yes.
That happened to be their native court back then while they were here.
Okay.
In
Native
front
what?
of it, native court.
Court.
Yes.
Like court. Yeah.
Yes.
C-U-L-T.
Yes.
Okay.
Here, how to take it?
C-U-A-T.
Court.
C-U-R-T.
Court, yeah, where the judge case.
Oh, court.
Yes.
Oh, I get it. When you say court, now like court is the enter my mind.
no,
Okay,
that
court. Okay,
You see that
court.
one?
Court. C-U-C-O-U-R-T. Got it.
So that's the mausoleum.
Okay.
When their kings joined their ancestors, that's where they have to bring their corpse to perform the burial rite.
Okay.
Over there.
Okay.
Then beside these courts, if you look, you see one grass. As it is, you and I can see that as often as we want to say it.
Okay.
But the king of this town can only see that once in a year. But you know what?
Yeah, you have that grass.
Yeah, round. It's round.
Okay.
Now, only the king can step on it. You and I that can see it, we dare not step on what we have in there.
Okay.
So, and the king has to do that once in a year.
Okay.
That's when you want to use the original crown of Odudua, the one Olofin brought here, which is Idanre.
Okay.
The king uses that crown once in a year. He will put it on, step on that place, and make prayer proclamation for the people of Idanre and Yoruba land as a whole.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, these houses you've seen here, these are chief houses. Here we have Chief Ojomo's house, the one with that tree there. Now, in front of it, to this side, we have Osolo, Chief Osolo of Idanre.
Chief Osolo.
Now, here, this mango, the one behind the mango here, that is Chief Lawrence's house. Lawrence must sleep up here every day. The day you become that Lawrence, you cannot wear clothes like this anymore. Nobody can wear clothes. He cannot.
Lord, is it a chief priest or?
It's the chief of Olofin. So
Okay.
as it is, you and I can see that as often as we want to say it.
Okay.
But the king of this town can only see that once in a year. But you know what?
Yeah, you have that grass.
Yeah, round. It's round.
Okay.
Now, only the king can step on it. You and I that can see it, we dare not step on what we have in there.
Okay.
So, and the king has to do that once in a year.
Okay.
That's when you want to use the original crown of Odudua, the one Olofin brought here, which is Idanre.
Okay.
The king uses that crown once in a year. He will put it on, step on that place, and make prayer proclamation for the people of Idanre and Yoruba land as a whole.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, these houses you've seen here, these are chief houses. Here we have Chief Ojomo's house, the one with that tree there. Now, in front of it, to this side, we have Osolo, Chief Osolo of Idanre.
Chief Osolo.
Now, here, this mango, the one behind the mango here, that is Chief Lawrence's house. Lawrence must sleep up here every day. The day you become that Lawrence, you cannot wear clothes like this anymore. Nobody can wear clothes. He cannot.
Lord, is it a chief priest or?
It's the chief of Olofin. So
Okay.
he does so many things here.
Okay.
So, him, as he cannot wear clothes like us anymore, in his house, nobody wear clothes there. If you want to go there, you must off this top,
Okay.
both male and female.
So it must be like him.
So, nobody, and in his house, shaking of hands is forbidden there.
Okay.
Kind of load on head without holding it is forbidden. You don't do that in there. Now we have Chief Odofin over there as well. Ondo State happened to be a representative of the king up here. You know, I told you we have different quarters. We have the Odeja houses. All these places Odeja. Then we have to that Gaga Hill. We have Isalu. That's Isalu. When we go to this part, that's to Ajin. It's another quarters up there. Now, looking at this place, you will see up there, that is Okeasone. That's another quarters. Now, the hunter that discovered the top of this place is called Egunri. But now it's called Asone. That's where it's settled, up there. When you go to that side, there are many buildings there also to him and his people. Now, when you look,
yeah, I can see like the other buildings.
You see, after you see another rock, is separating it before you now see the one here. When you look at that building, look at the architectural work and the topography of that place. You will know that it's actually hidden in a rock. That's actually the ancient palace. This rock and this rock actually fence it.
Yeah, in between it.
You know, when you invade the king and you are able to capture the king, you have captured the community. So you find it difficult to do that here.
So
that's
they
the
put
palace.
the palace.
It's a very
there.
bigger place. But maybe when it's time,
today, the people still
get into it.
going there.
Oh yeah.
People still go inside there.
I said it's because we don't have time. If we have time, we'll have get into all these places that I'm talking about. Now,
I hope you have learned something today about the ancient and mysterious and mystic rock of Idanre community. This place is so beautiful. There are rocks everywhere. I'm scratching my head. All the information is too much. Marco Zela Gragadash. Man, some of these places that we go are scary. Man, what I love most is that place. See that place? Look at that rock. Oh my God. Sit on top and take picture. Is what is hungry me now. Just sit on top of that rock and take picture. Okay? Is it possible to sit on top of that rock and take picture?
well, I've not been there before. But
I'm asking stupid question.
how to climb it would be the problem.
Because the rock looks so different.
Look at those.
Because it is,
get, all these artificial
yeah, and it's like a rock on top of a rock.
hair. Exactly.
Hi.
Amazing, 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 amazing. Look, there are places we can enter here. As in, we have here unreadable letter of the flood. Now, that unreadable letter, they call it in Yoruba, it's just an inscription on this rock. As you are saying it, but you cannot see it. We are supposed to get close to it so that you see it. The amazing thing there.
Have you gone close to see? Okay.
Different countries have been here. None has been able to translate what is written there.
Okay.
Now, that rock you are saying there, can you see? Behind that coconut tree. That one that is like white.
Is that coconut inside there? It will be nice to plug and chop.
Maybe when you mess, you come back. Now,
You know, we eat all this kind of spirit food.
you see, that
You
rock,
get spirit power.
that rock when you go under that rock, you don't want to live there.
Wow.
Why? Because they call it wonderful rock.
Inside which rock? That place.
See that
Behind
one
that
there.
coconut.
Not this one down there.
That one behind the coconut. That small
That
one.
rock you are seeing.
If you enter there, you don't want to come out.
It's called wonderful rock.
Oh my God.
Why is it wonderful?
If people come with drink and all that, that's where I used to take them.
It will chill.
We'll sit down. We don't want to go again.
It's just serene, calm.
You see the kind of breeze that blow here, there is different from this one here. If you relax small there, you will sleep off. Then the amazing thing of the rock is that if you are a fearful type, you don't want to go under it. You believe, what if this thing just come down? Then when you now go behind it, you can give somebody khaki that it will not fall to that side. It is going to be this side.
That's it on this video. Hope you've learned something about this ancient rock. This place is absolutely beautiful and I can't even just describe it. It's so amazing. Look at, so surrounded by rocks everywhere. All right, so man, this is one beautiful place you must visit.